In Iran, the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has addressed the nation on TV to mark the 47th anniversary of the Islamic Revolution, stressing true national power comes from unity, not from weapons. He urged the Iranian people to continue showing support for the country, calling for demonstrations to show the nation's vitality and strength on the world stage. And that comes hours after the arrest of 4 people in Iran over allegations they tried to disrupt the political and social order. They include the Secretary General of a reformist party, a former diplomat, and a former member of parliament. A message on the website of the Iran judiciary claims they, quote, worked to undermine national cohesion. Let's go live now to our correspondent, Ali Hashem, who joins us from Tehran. Ali, let's begin with the speech by Iran's supreme leader. What has he been saying?
Well, Ayatollah Khamenei's speech today came at the eve of the Iranian Revolution's 47th anniversary. It was more of a generic speech, however, it has some context here. So he was mainly concentrating on the idea that the people of Iran should practice steadfastness against the enemy so that they make them desperate whenever they are conspiring, doing any conspiracies against Iran. We were waiting to see whether he is going to tackle in a way or another the talks with the United States of America. He did not touch on it. However, this comes just 24 hours before the Secretary of the Supreme National Security Council, Ali Larijani, who is a very close aide to Ayatollah Khamenei, is supposed to visit Oman and have some discussions with the officials there, according to what's being announced. And of course, this is not to be separated in any way from the talks between Iran and the United States, given the fact that Oman is where the talks are happening. So we're waiting to see how this is going to accumulate.
Meanwhile, Ali, 4 people have now been arrested in connection to the protests and the unrest at the beginning of the year. What more do we know about them, and could there be more arrests on the way?
What we are seeing is very critical in this regard. The arrest of reformist personalities, especially that this is the camp that is linked to the president, Masoud Pezeshkian, and is the camp that supported the president in his own presidential campaign. This will undermine the president in a way or another, but also in the wider perspective where Iran is already under threat of an American war, has already went through the protests. It's clear that this is part of this context. However, it's a kind of a step that threatens that there might be more dismay within the country.
Ali Hashem, live for us from the Iranian capital, Tehran. Ali, thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.